25th of January on a Monday, and the time now is 2:06 p.m. in Singapore. My name is Dylan, so thank you and welcome to my daily trade analysis video. Today we're going to touch on a few currency pairs that's related to the Australia dollar, since we have talked about that last Friday. So let's kick off with the Aussie against the US dollar. Alright, so over here we have the day one chart, and we do note that the price has broken below a previous low, a 4-month low back in September at the price of 0.6914, and that is why we are looking for we are expecting the price to fall even further from here. But what's happening right now is that the price is making a major retracement. Alright, so let's zoom in back to the 4-hourly chart. So what we want to do right now is to find an opportunity to go for a buy while the price is still making its major retracement and appreciating. So we are expecting the price to appreciate all the way to the price of 0.7170. That's a retracement level of 61.8%. And zooming the even smaller time frame in the 1-hourly chart, let's plot a Fibonacci retracement. So what we can see right here is that we can expect that the price will retrace back to the retracement level of 38.2%. Let's see if we shift it over here. Maybe slightly a little bit lower at the 0.6956, because we can see that was a previous resistance level. We can expect the price to retrace all the way back to the level, the portion right here, to look for a buy. So in between the retracement level of 38.2% at the price of 0.6961 and 0.6956, we can look for the buy. And of course we are expecting the price to appreciate all the way to the retracement level of 61.8% based on the 4-hourly chart at the price of 0.7170. So that is for the Australian dollar against US dollar. Alright, next let's have a look at the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So similarly, as compared to the Australia against the US dollar, we have seen that the price has broke below a previous low back in November. So that is a 2-month low, and therefore expect the price to fall further. But however, based on the current structure that we have right now, we are expecting the price to retrace further, at least to the retracement level of 61.8% in the 4-hourly chart at the price of 0.6677. We can see that there was a previous support right here. So maybe this could be a level for the price to exhaust and resume its depreciation. But however, right now we just want to find an opportunity to go for the buy instead. Alright, so in fact, if you ask me, the current price right here could be a good price to go for the buy. But anyway, let's plot a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top based on the 1-hourly chart. Alright, let's remove this. Great. So as we can see, the price has retraced, slightly break below the retracement level of 30.2%, and rebounded off. We may expect the price to retrace again back to the same level. You can see there as previous resistance. Right, if you plot a line right here. Alright, resistance and support right here. So maybe we can wait for the price to retrace back to the price of 0.6468 to look for a buy opportunity again. And expecting the price again to appreciate all the way to the price of 0.6677. So that could be a good 200 of pips of profits to be made from this trade. Alright, so last but not least, for the Australian related currency pair, let's look at Aussie against the Japanese yen. Alright, so in the day one chart, we have seen that the price is falling within a falling trend channel. Therefore, expecting the price to fall further, since it has already begun to fall from the top of the channel and has yet to reach the bottom of the channel. And right now, as we can see, the price is making major retracement as well. So let's zoom in the smaller time frame back to the 4-hourly chart. What we can do right here is to plot again a Fibonacci retracement from the top to the bottom. Right now, price is about to reach the retracement level of 38.2%. And let's plot a line right here to see if there is any significant. Alright, how about let's take a look at the day one chart. Alright, it does shows that previously this was a pretty key support level back in September 28th, somewhere at the around the period of time. but we do expect the price to appreciate even further, since we do expect Australia against the US dollar will retrace even further. So we would expect the price to appreciate further, probably back to the retracement level of 61.8%. The price was 86.30. So back to the smaller time frame, into the 1 hourly chart, we would like to look for a buy opportunity as the price continues to appreciate and retrace further. So let's take a look. How about support and resistance? Alright. In this case, I would like to plot a trend line instead. Now I'll be expecting the price to retrace back to the retracement level of 30.2% at the price of 81.86, together with the rising trend line that I've just plotted over here as the level to go for a buy. So this is where I'll be looking for the buy while the price continues to appreciate or retrace in the bigger time frame back at the price of 86.30 before resume depreciation. Alright, so that's for the Aussie against Japanese yen. Next, I would like to touch on the dollar against Japanese yen. So this is the weekly chart. As you can see, the price has last week price is seen supported at the key support level at 116.10 based on the weekly chart, and has begun to rebound. Therefore, we are expecting the price to appreciate further as we rebound off from the key support level. So let's zoom in the smaller time frame, back to the 4 hourly chart. We have seen that the price is currently resisted and testing the key resistance level at 118.75. There is a very key support level back in August to October period in 2015. So we might be expecting a resistance and for the price to retrace. And based on the scenario right now, in the 1 hourly charts, we are expecting the price to appreciate even further, and given the fact that the price has rebounded off from the key support level based on the weekly charts. Alright, so we did plot a rising trend channel, a minor one in the 1 hourly charts, or based in the 15-minute chart, and it has been broken above. That further suggests the price will appreciate further. And therefore, right now we are waiting for the price to retrace to a lower price for us to go for the buy again. So what we can do again is to plot the retracement level, and let's remove this trend line here, and we might want to see where is the price to buy. Well, we probably have to wait for the price to retrace at least to the price of 118.19 to look for a buy, followed by the retracement level of 30.2% at the price of 117.77 before the price resume appreciation. I doubt the price will depreciate any further than the retracement level of 30.2% before it resumes appreciation, based on the behavior of the dollar against the Japanese yen. As it appreciate, usually the angle of the appreciation is usually pretty steep. Alright, so that is for dollar against Japanese yen. Last but not least, we have euro dollar and the pound against the US dollar. So quickly, I'll go through the euro against the US dollar. Right now, we are waiting to buy the euro against the US dollar, waiting for the price to retrace back to the retracement level of 61.8% at the price of 1.0724, and expecting the price to appreciate all the way to the top of a probable rising trend channel that's based on the day one chart, at least, and probably even further back to the retracement level of 50% at the price of 1.1115, again based on the day one chart itself. Alright, so we're just waiting for the price to retrace back to the price of 1.0724, retracement level 60.8% to go for the buy. Alright, so last but not least, the pound against the US dollar. Again, we in a weekly chart, we do note that the price has broke below a key support level, previous low back in April 2015. That is a 9th-month low. So expect the price to fall further, and indeed it does. It did happen that way. And in the 1 hourly charts, there was previously a falling trend channel. Price has finally broken above the top of the falling trend channel, signaling for a more major retracement to occur before the price resumes depreciation. So right now we are waiting for the price to reach a key support level, resistance level, to go for a sell. But before that, we might want to look for buy opportunity as the price resumes appreciation, or rather to complete the major retracement. So what we can do again, Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top. Right now we are seeing that the price is kind of supported by the retracement level of 38.2%, and rebounded off. Probably want to wait for the price to retrace a little bit again back to the same level at the retracement level of 38.2%, or at the support level of 1.4240 to go for the buy. Alright, expecting the price, well, if it appreciates from that level, we can expect the price to appreciate all the way to 1.4528. 45.28. Let's see in the 4-hourly chart. Alright, there was a previous support right here. Alright, so that's for the pound against the US dollar, and with that I have come to the end of today's trading analysis video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.